This is bad. This is a bad thing. Leaking under the driveway. I think it goes into the house right there. See that right there? Well, the plan this weekend was to make a video, but I got up this morning and this was a lake right here, and I went out to the water meter and the little thing was spinning, so I turned off the water. The water line comes in from that way is the street, and this right here is where it goes into the house. And yes, this is the original galvanized pipe from the late 50s, early 60s. Very few problems with this. I can only pray that it's that riser right there with that hose bib on it, but I don't know. So the first thing I have to do is clean this off and try and pinpoint where it's leaking. So I got the water turned off. It's been turned off for at least 8 or 9 hours. So I'll get this all cleaned up and then we'll turn it on and see if we could see where it's leaking. Try and pinpoint it. I don't mind fixing the plumbing, but digging it is a different issue, especially there's going to be roots in here. Okay, well, water is on and I cleaned all of this up, and I don't see it yet. That's not a good sign. Hope it's not up there. I hope it's not under the driveway. Well, I dug down here and I dug down here, and it's filling up here. You know, the thing to do would be to pressurize this with air and see where the bubbles come up. Come up with an idea here. I've opened a faucet in the house, and I've opened a faucet out by the street. I'm going to use the shop vac to suck the water out of this. Then I'm going to go repressurize it, and the line will be full of air. I'm going to turn everything off and repressurize it so the line will be full of air. Then that'll be forcing the bubbles out the leak point, and we'll see if it's right here. Well, I got the water turned on very low, and I'm not. It doesn't seem like there's any air in it. There should be a ton of... Okay, there we go. This is not good. I just saw bubbles right here. Right here. There, see them? See them right there. Saw bubbles right here. Yeah, you can see it right there. Looks like it's got roots or something wrapped around it. You know, the worst thing here is I don't even know what I'm looking at. This does not look like a pipe. This looks like a big blob of rust. I mean, this is hard. What is this? I don't know if this is repairable. In fact, I don't think it is. Okay, let's go over where I'm at. Right here is where it goes into the house. And that pipe there looks okay. If I can get that backed out of that 90, there might be hope for this. I don't want to replumb this whole place. It's weird how absolutely rotten it is over here. This is, I don't know if that was a union right there, that big ball of rust. But it looks like it starts to get better back. It just looks like it's bad right here. And yes, it all needs to be replaced all the way to the street, but that's like 75 meters of pipe or more. And I'm just not physically interested in digging that long of a trench with all the tree roots and everything else. The pressure washer and the vacuum are definitely a lot easier way to dig. I mean, the shovel is working, but to make it nice and clean. So I guess I need to take the Sawzall and cut 2 chunks out of that. And then try and back that out. No wonder why it lasted so long. Look at how damn thick that pipe is. So hopefully I can get that backed out of there. And then if I can get it back over there and it's this good, I have the equipment to thread this stuff. I could probably thread that. So what do you think? Do I try and put male threads on that? Do I risk unscrewing this from here, or do I take and thread this? So here's the question. How many people do you know that live in the city that have a pipe threader and cutting oil in their garage? Right. So now what you do is you rotate this around like that, and you can take it off. And as much pressure as I was putting on this pipe, like all my weight and then some, there's no problem with the quality of this pipe. What I might do next is I have some people who are willing to come over here and help me dig that up right there. Maybe I can get on the other side of this and just replace this section. Still an all-day adventure. Well, looks okay. Well, I get a hose, run over here and get the house back online so the toilets and stuff will work. Don't need to drink the water right away. So here's the old pipe, and where it was leaking was right there. That was a union. So they had a union there when they built the house, and I asked those guys to stop by and give me a hand with the digging this part of it up, because there were a lot of big roots here. I work on their cars, so I keep their cars going for them, so they're more than happy to stop by and do a little digging. So on this side, I'm holding it with a pipe wrench, and then I'm threading it, and it's a workout. That's some strong metal. I'm using lots of oil. All made in America. So let me put it together. I kind of got one shot to do it, or else it's going to be a pain in the ass. $50 in parts. Okay, so as far as getting this through here, put a cap on the pipe and then pound it through. Pound it through the hole where the old one came out. So I got that fitting on. Now just to vacuum the water out and put it together. Okay, so this is the hard one because you only get one shot here. And so what I gotta do is cut that, put the glue on it, then flex it, try and bend it up and force it in. This is a little bit of an IQ puzzle putting this together. It's like doing a dial chord on a radio. Flexing that and getting that in there I could barely do it. It was all the strength I had. Really needed two people to do that, but all right, let's pressure test it. Okay, flushing it out. Okay. Got dirt in the damn seal. Okay, all done. Time to party. $50 worth of parts and a lot of labor. And 0 rotation here. It's just moving back and forth with the pressure variations. It might be moving forward a little bit, huh? No. As the pressure bounces up and down in the hood here, it just kind of moves around. But we're good. That's a fix. Took me pretty much a whole damn day.